in winner's side and advancing all the way before getting taken out by Yoda Cage, who waits in losers finals for the winner of this matchup, JM13 versus Spiro.
So far, Footsie's coming in. Again, laser from Wolf and Palutena throwing out those nairs as a safe option. But Wolf, the way he can rush down, and if Spiro utilizes his movement correctly, the very committal nair and up airs that Palutena is known for can prove a little detrimental for him. But right now doing a very nice job just keeping the percents even, playing that very passive / defensive gameplay, not giving Wolf anything crazy to work with.
And I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, even though we do have a new patch coming up, and I'm sure just a matter of weeks that oh my goodness gracious. I mean, it's for free. You time it right and it's for free. It's amazing. But Spiro taking full advantage of drawing first blood in this best of 5 clip now that we're in loser semis. Yeah. So I'm just going to say it. This is not the last that we have seen of Wolf and Palutena in this game, not by a long shot. We're going to see these two characters maintain their prominence.
I expect to see them. I expect to see them next set. That's how prominent they're going to be.
Well, yeah, in some fashion or another, I'd be inclined to agree with you.
Gets the grab in, forces out stage control, tries to stifle out with a little auto reticle. But again, really micro spacing of Spiro, keeping Palutena off to that right side, not giving him an inch in terms of stage control.
Spiro getting the kill again.
Wow.
On JM13. Just could not land, and Spiro smelling blood. What else could he do but pounce?
I mean, when you're a wolf and you smell blood, you call in your pack, but right now he is a lone wolf and he has taken Palutena to task. Again, just pressuring off this left side, not giving any sort of semblance of stage control, carrying him from left to the right even. Spiro seems to have this on lock.
Those platforms coming in handy, shielding, knows that Palutena likes the shark, but JM13 telegraphing that just a little too much. The down smash, that's a 3 stock from Spiro. And the claws being bared and sharpened up, and he tears straight through JM13's hopes on loser's side. It seems like if he keeps this up, but for now, he has a 1-0 lead.
Just insane amount of stage control and movement from Spiro. I mean, with him playing Ganondorf and Yoshi, you really have to respect and know that Spiro is going to really value that sort of movement, that sort of aggression on stage control and the attacks coming in. He's going to be very seasoned, so maybe JM13 might, he's going for a little bit of a, I'd say, smaller stage, less platforms, so he'll have a little bit more of control when he gets advantage, and with Lucina, he'll have a lot more reach with the disjoint and the aerials. Will be able to combat Wolf pretty well.
And we saw the stage selection. We will be going to Smashville for this game number 2. Now, it should be noted that this will technically be an upset as JM13 is top 10 in the Philadelphia PR now, and Spiro, upon the reveal of the PR, bowing out of the top 10, going to 11th. But, I mean, I don't know if you should really call this an upset because Spiro, he is no stranger to the bright lights of CodeName Bears the stage.
Oh, no, without a doubt. Yeah, you're right. And like you said, he's just one spot under JM13, so the way these two played, it could be anybody's game. And right now, it seems to be Spiro's game. The swap to Lucina not working
more than
out.
one spot under, actually.
More than one spot? Okay.
Yeah, JM13 is, I think, 8th or something.
Oh, okay. But he's keeping them task right now. 109 to 102. JM13 surging back in terms of keeping the game within his grasp and really anybody's grasp because Spiro feeling a little bit of pressure, but he is keeping up with him. The tilt again, just forcing him out. Wow, just the length that Spiro is willing to go to get those stock claims.
So it should be noted that Spiro has we are in game number 2, he has yet to lose a stock in this set.
He's taken 4 so far, yeah. That's insane.
I mean, he's so good, the commentator's curse didn't even affect him, and there you go. My comedic timing is on point, I gotta say. And Spiro will finally lose that stock.
And again, right now, JM13, like I mentioned before, once he gets the stage control locked down, he can use that disjoint of Lucina. He can pressure a little bit farther than Wolf can. A little bit of a reversal happening right now, though. 81, but again, here comes JM13 charging back, gets a little bit of stage control, but he's trying to space out with fair. He should be approaching and pressuring Wolf a lot more.
Spiro looking for that down smash, will not find it. Trying to advance forward with pressure, but JM13 finally doing what he probably should have been doing in the first place, just those quick little jabs, swinging that disjoint, saying you're not going to control the pace of this matchup.
Right.
And that's pretty much what Lucina is predicated upon, is exerting a little bit of the pressure herself and having it, oh my! Ooh. But there you go, you punish mistakes, and that was a capital P, punish, from Spiro.
Back throw though, let's see if JM13 can keep his wits about him and finally take another stock. He does get back on stage first, but again, those down tilts, probably the farthest grounded range option that Wolf has, besides his blaster, if anything. And he snakes by with the side B, and actually, JM13 was relatively close to getting hit by that. He has to be super careful of that moving forward.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't really beat Lucina and play scared, so especially when the opponent in question is a Wolf. JM13 realizing that, and at 148%, Spiro, the recovery, simply failing him, and all of a sudden, this is doable for JM13.
Yeah, I was going to say before he lost that stock that he did have the stock to use to try to get that cheese with the side B, but now he has to play it a lot more reserved if he wants to get the edge up on here. But he notices that JM13, again, not getting the stage very effectively. And just leaving him wanting. Forward smash, not going to do it. And a little bit of reversal. No, he gets the grab in. Pressure high, goes to low, and Spiro actually letting them back this time.
Yeah, Wolf edge guarding. JM13, perhaps a mistake there, or miscalculation, you could say, from Spiro. He will look for a way to get back to the stage. Will he find it? Indeed, but the F tilt. Those claws willing and waiting. And, I mean, those claws, just as good as swords, some might say. Grab, forward throw, and looking for the follow-up on the laser. He's at 173%, so if anything, just looking for a setup off of the laser.
I mean, it might be going long, and you might be thinking what Spiro's doing, but he is not risking anything as he gets that dash attack in. Very nice job. Very nice reserved spacing, because he didn't want to be forced off. And Lucina's command, if he chased out there with a fair or a bear, that could have been a stock claim going JM13's way. But again, Spiro really nailing down what he had to do. It might have been a long last stock, but that's exactly what Spiro had to do to assure that that round win.
You know, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and
exactly.
Spiro realizing that, but he gets just a little bit closer to that finish line, taking a 2-0 advantage over JM13, and the number 11 in Philadelphia looking for his, I believe, his first loser's final appearance in CodeName Bears.
JM13, yeah, I want to say that's correct.
I think JM13 has. I think it's Spiro who has it.
Oh, wow, I am just spacing out today. Okay. I'm tiling like an entire room tomorrow, so I'm a little mentally preoccupied with that, but I'll try to force that out.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
It's all good, and Spiro looking to rearrange the contents of Lucina's face here with his claws if need be. Back to Smash where we go for game number 3.
Getting a little
looking for the sweep.
I was going to say getting Picasso on him. Rearranging face.
Yeah, exactly. And JM13, I mean, clearly going through his own blue period with that Lucina skin, but
a little bit of a revival yet, though. Doing a great job taking Spiro to task for the second round.
I love classical art references.
I went to school for, like, I took a history of art class. I didn't remember basically anything about it.
I saw you trying to rephrase that on the fly. You wanted to say something different, and I completely understand. But regardless of that, forward air shielded by Spiro. Had to kind of sit and shield and was waiting for the parry. But JM13 waiting in the wings and gets a grab.
He was sitting in shield, and it was getting relatively low, so that was good timing to get that parry. But another good timing option going the way of JM13 to get the first stock claim. 89, though, having a hard time landing a little bit of whiffle and forward smash on the left side, or the leftmost side of the platform. Really questionable option there. And it just led him to come back. Incredible work from JM13.
Indeed, shielding the down smash. JM13 is sitting with all 3 of his stocks.
And he's really just forced Wolf into that very dark maroon percentage. And he's just chalking it up even more, looking to definitively close that gap and get a potential second stock up on Spiro right now.
JM13
reading the roll. Great job. Again, JM13 keeping his wits about him. Not letting the first round get to him all that much. Very nice adjustment. Really using that disjoint this time around. And again, a fair almost takes out, but he's commanding, and he's actually forcing, or he's challenging Wolf off the side of the stage, which is what I thought he should have done first round. He's doing it a lot more this time around.
And you can see the difference of full stock advantage for JM13. Down tilt, catches the side B, and there you go. Just when you think you're safe, that Lucina tells you otherwise in the form of a ferocious F smash.
No loitering, says the sword of Lucina, or the claws of Wolf. And we are 1 stock apiece. And I mean, 10-0, numbers say one thing, but the mood of the match says they are pretty much even. Now they are, and surpassed. And even again, my God, back and forth. Very nice job, both players. Even though this is last stock and potential win for Spiro here, both of them are giving it their all, making it look like a Game 5.
Well, for JM13, anyway. This is JM13 trying to stay alive here.
Right.
And, but no, absolutely, still the sense of urgency for Spiro. You do not want JM13 with a boatload of momentum. He can carry that on, and you don't know, because Spiro, which we know from the dying days of Smash 4, certainly no stranger to getting reverse 3-0'd, and he's not a stranger to being on the other side of the coin as well. A talented player in his own right.
He was reading the roll there. You saw him go for that reverse forward smash, but Spiro very wisely just used the attack get-up option. Keeping it a little bit more in his favor. But again, JM13 has really just stuck his foot and got that foothold of stage control in his favor. Wild forward smash yet again happening. 124-0, and the back air. Amazing DI from Spiro. He actually jumped towards the diagonal as well as DIing towards the diagonal to keep himself in it. So far gets the grab again, and now the lock on stage is happening to Spiro.
Spiro trying to hold court, but he needs to build up that damage. That laser, a good start, but he needs a few more of those if he wants to make up the deficit. But he can get that kill relatively early if he plays his cards right. I don't think JM13 is going to let that happen to him quite so easily, however. You don't get top 10 in Philadelphia by being a slouch.
Right, and you see them just retreating a whole lot. It's so close to take with that. He gets the jump, and that will do it. Spiro taking it 3-0.
My, oh my.
And JM13, yeah, just thrown back in his chair, wondering how that happened to him. But the catalyst of all that, its name is Spiro.
And now Spiro going to be taking on Yoda Cage in losers.